Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu alaikum. My all dear students, welcome to my another class. Today I have come here to teach you some other things related to words. As you know that in previous lessons I taught you about word definition, word formation and different kind of words. Today I am going to teach you about phonological building blocks of the word, that is syllable. If you know about syllable, it is a very important aspect of English grammar. If you know about syllable, it would be very easy for you not only to memorize the spellings of difficult words, but it will also help you to pronounce the word in a correct way. So let's start our class. Okay, dear students, syllables definition. First of all, I want to define the word syllable, that what are the syllables. Syllables are often considered the phonological building blocks of the word. Syllables are considered the phonological building blocks of the word, and it is a part of the word that contains a single vowel sound that is pronounced as unit. It is a part of the word. Syllable, it is a part of the word that contains single vowel sound that is pronounced unit. And there can be one or more than one vowels in a single unit of a word. There can be one or more than one vowels in a single unit word. This is the definition of syllable. Syllables are often considered the phonological building blocks of the word. For example, if I write over here two words, one is book and the second word is reading. These are two words. Now, syllables are often considered the phonological building blocks of the word. This is the word, these are two words. And what is the phonological building blocks? The sounds which we produced when we speak a word. For example, the sound of this letter B, O, it will give you the sound of O and K. Now, the word is pronounced book. Similarly, R, EA, E, D and ink. These are the phonological sounds. And when we produce these all phonological sounds collectively, they will give you the meaning of the word, that is reading. B, K, reading. Book and reading. This is called phonological blocks of the word, and it is a part of the word that contains a single vowel sound that is pronounced as unit. Part of the word. Look at this one and this one. Now there are reading. There are two parts of this words, and look at this word. There is only one part, that is book. It is a part of the word that contains a single vowel sound. Now there are two vowels, but they are giving you, there are double O, but it is giving you the single vowel sound, that is O, book. And look at this word, there are also two vowels, but they are giving you one sound, that is re. And there is single vowel, it is giving you the sound of E, ding, reading. So it is a part of the word that contains single vowel sound that is pronounced as unit. Now, this part of the word and this part of the word, they will be called units. Re and ding. This is one unit and this is second unit. Look at this word. This is book. Now, it is a single unit word. There is no other unit in this word. There is single unit word. So this is single unit word, this is double unit words. And because there are two syllables, re and ding, and there is only one syllable, that is book. And the definition of the syllable, there can be one or more than one vowels in a reading in a single unit of the word. Now, one or more than one vowels. Now look at this part, there is only one vowel, and look at this part, there are two vowels, there are also two vowels, but they are giving you one sound. So this is the definition of a syllable. Now I will give you some examples, it will clear you everything. Now there are some examples in front of you. Example number 1, fact. Example number 2, fate. Number 3, happy. Number 4, beautiful. Number 5, comprehensive. Now one by one. First example, fact. Look at this word. You will find one vowel over here in this word. There is one vowel and one syllable. It means it has only one unit. This is one unit word because there is only one syllable and there is one vowel which is giving you the sound of a, fact. Now look at the second word, that is fate. There are two vowels and it will also considered one unit word because there is only one syllable. How? There are two vowels, but the E written at the end of the word, it is not giving you sound. It is not giving you the vowel sound. That is why it will not be considered vowel in the word. Just we will pronounce this pronunciation of the word is changed because of this letter E, that is vowel. Otherwise, this word is considered single unit word. Fat, two vowels, but E is not pronounced. It is not giving you sound. It is not called fate. It is called fate. So this is one syllable word or one unit word. Now this is the third example, happy. There are two vowels, this one and this one. This is the semi vowel and two syllable. How there are two syllable? If we divide this word into different unit, this will be the first unit and this will be the second unit. In first unit, A is a vowel, and in the second unit, Y is a semi vowel, and they are giving the sound hap and P. Hap and P. If you find these type of two words where are two consonants are written, you will put one consonant in a first part and you will put the second consonant on the second part, in the second part. Happy, two vowels and two syllables. Look at the next example, beautiful. There are five vowels, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there are three syllables. Five vowels but three syllables. Why? Because these three vowels, they are giving you the sound of beau. This is one sound, u, one sound. So this is one unit, this is second unit, and this is third unit. So there are three syllables in this word, beauty and full. Now next one, comprehensive. There are five vowels, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. The sixth one is E. As I told you that E is not giving you the sound, so we will not consider it vowel sound. There are five vowels which are giving you sounds. O, E, E, I and E. This E is not giving you sound. There are four syllable. How? Comprehensive. In this way, we have divided this word into four units. So there are four syllable. From these examples, inshallah, I hope that syllables will be clear to you. Now there are some other examples of a syllable. I will give you. Dear students, as I told you that if you know about the syllables, it will help you not only in learning the spellings of the difficult words, but it will also help you to pronounce the word in a correct way. Now, how the spellings and pronunciation of the words can be corrected by the use of syllable. First of all, I will write over here a word that is quite a long word. For example, comprehensive. comprehensional. This is the long word. Now it will be quite difficult for the students or junior students to learn the spelling of this word, but if you know the system of syllable, it will be easy for you to memorize the spellings. How? Come, C-O-M, pre, P-R-E, hen, E-H-E-N, shun, S-I-O-N-L-A-L, comprehensional. It will be easy for you to memorize the spelling of this word when you divide this long word into different units. Similarly, look at this one word. This is written pronunciation. Now, if you know the syllable system, you can pronounce this word in a correct way. For example, pro, none, C-A-Tion. How many syllables or units are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 syllables are there in this word, or in 5 units are there in this word. How you have divided this word into 5 units. Now it will be easy not only for you to learn the spelling of the word, but it will also help you to pronounce the word in a correct way. Pronunciation. Most of the students pronounce this word as pronunciation. That is wrong. If you look at this word, pronunciation. If I write over here, pronounced, Now this word will be spoken like pronounce. This will be spoken like pronunciation. Pronounced due to OU. Pronounce. You will pronounce it like this. So always remember that you should know that how the word can be divided into different units, and if you know the system, it will help you in learning the spellings of the word, as well as you can also pronounce the words in a correct way. Now students, in our English grammar, in parts of speech, there are found 2 parts of speech, that is adjectives and adverbs. Now in adjectives and adverbs, sometimes we are given some adjectives and adverbs and we are asked to convert them or write their comparative and superlative degrees. So if we know the syllable system, then it will be very easy for us to convert the adjectives into comparative and superlative. How? First of all, look at the words written in front of you. There are 4 words. First one is fat. In this word, it is consisted upon 1 syllable, that is 1 unit word. The second one is happy, 2 units, beautiful, 3 units, comprehensive, 4 units. How? Now this is fat, only 1 vowel sound, so it is, we can say that it has 1 unit. It is 1 unit because it is giving you 1 sound. It is giving you 2 vowel sounds, happy, so there are 2 units. It is giving you 3 sounds, so it is 3 unit words. There are 3 units. And this word, it is giving you comprehensive, 4 vowel sounds, so it has 4 units. In this word, there are 4 units. Now if you are given such type of adjectives and you are asked to write the comparative and superlatives of these adjectives, then if you know the syllables, it will be easy for you to convert them. How? If it is 1 unit adjective, you will put ER and EST after it to convert them into comparative and superlatives. How? Fat, it will be converted into fatter or fattest. Fatter and fattest. Similarly, if there is written happy 2 unit words and you are to convert into comparative or superlative, you will put ER and EST after it, like happier and happiest. And it can also be converted into second and third degree or comparative or superlative by putting more and the most. And if there is 3-unit word, you will put more and the most after it. And if it is 4-unit word, you again put more and more after it. So we can say if it is a single unit word, you will put ER and EST for comparative and superlative. If there are those words in which more than 2 syllables or units, you will put more and the more and the most before comparative and superlative. But if there is 2-unit word, it can be converted into second and third degree or comparative or for superlative by putting ER or EST after them, and you can also put more and the most before them. So 2-syllable word or adjective can be converted into comparative or superlative by using these both prefixes and suffixes. But in single unit and in more than 2 unit, you will just put, in single unit you will just put ER and EST as a suffix, but if there are more than 2-unit word, you will put more and most after them, before them. Now I will give you examples of these all adjectives one by one. Now these are all single unit adjectives: fat, fast, short, long and slow. Because they are single unit adjectives, words, so when we will convert them into comparative or superlative, we will just put ER and EST suffixes before all these single unit adjectives, like fat, fatter, fattest, fast, faster, fastest, short, shorter, shortest, long, longer, longest, slow, slower, slowest. These are all single unit adjectives or words, and we have put ER and EST as a adjective as a suffixes after them, and we have converted them into comparative and superlative. So always remember, whenever you find single unit adjectives, you will just put ER and EST after them. No other more or the most will be used in single unit adjectives or words. And look at this thing, fat, it is written fat, and you have converted T into double T. Always remember, whenever you find this type of word, if there is a consonant and a vowel and a consonant, when you convert them into second degree or a comparative degree, you will double the next consonant. Similarly, if there is written run, and if you want to convert this first form of the verb into present participle, you will double the N and then ing. If there is a consonant over here, one consonant over here, and there is a vowel inside 2 consonant, and then if you want to convert them into second degree or third degree, or you want to convert them into a present participle, or you want to convert it into a noun, you will just double the last consonant. Remember this rule always. Okay, now I will give you examples of all those adjectives which are consisted upon more than 2 syllables. Now there are few examples of those adjectives which carries more than 2 units or more than 2 syllables. Now look at the first one, beautiful, second intelligent, third comprehensive, fourth difficult. Now beautiful. Look at the first example, that is beautiful. How many units? Beautiful, 3 units. Intelligent, 3 units. Comprehensive, 4 units. Difficult, 3 units. Now, as these are all adjectives have more than 2 units, so we will put more and the most before them for converting them into superlative, comparative and superlative. Beautiful, more beautiful and the most beautiful. Intelligent, more intelligent and the most intelligent. Comprehensive, more comprehensive and the most comprehensive. Difficult, more difficult and the most difficult. So always remember, whenever you find such type of adjectives which have more than two syllables, more than 2 syllables or units, you will put more and the most before them. If there is a single unit adjective, you will put er and est as a suffix at the end of that word and convert it into comparative and superlative. But if it has more than 2 syllables, you will put more and most before them and they will be converted into comparative and superlative. Now I'll give you examples of double unit words, 2 unit words, because 2 units word sometime 2 unit word it can be converted into comparative and superlative by adding er and est as a suffix, and sometime there are written more and most. So now I'll give you examples of double unit adjectives. Now look at in front of you there are 4 adjectives are written which are double unit words: helpful, helpless, boring and surprised. Helpful 2 units, helpless 2 units, boring 2 units, surprised 2 units. And look at all these adjectives, they ends with full, less, ing, ing or ed. Now full, less, ing and ed. If you see any type of adjective which is double unit and which ends with full, less, ing and ed, you will put more and the most before them and convert them into comparative and superlative degree. All those adjectives which carries full, less, ing or ed as suffixes at the end, you will put more and the most before them for converting them into comparative and superlative degree. More beautiful and the more helpful and the most helpful. Similarly, more helpless and the most helpless, more boring and the most boring, more surprised and the most surprised. So remember this rule. Now I will present some other example in front of you of 2 or double unit adjectives. Now there are some other double unit adjectives: afraid, certain, correct, eager, exact, famous, foolish, modern, frequent, nervous, normal and recent. These are all those double unit adjectives which will be used in comparative and superlative by more and the most before them. Double unit: afraid, certain, correct, eager, exact, famous, foolish, modern, frequent, nervous, normal, recent. These are all double unit words, and these are all those double unit words with them you will use more and the most in comparative and superlative. How? Afraid, more afraid, the most afraid. Certain, more certain, the most certain. Correct, more correct, the most correct. Eager, more eager, the most eager. Exact, the more exact, the most exact. Famous, more famous, the most famous. Foolish, more foolish and the most foolish. Modern, more modern and the most modern. More frequent and the most frequent. More nervous and the most nervous. More normal and the most normal. Recent, more recent and the most recent. So you will use with all these double unit wherever you find these type of double unit adjectives, you will at once convert them into superlative and comparative by using more and the most before them. No ER and EST will be used before after these double unit adjectives. Now there are a few other examples of double unit adjectives: tender, quite, happy and lovely. Double unit: tender, quite, happy and lovely. These have double unit adjectives, and you have put ER and EST after them for converting them into comparative and superlative. Always remember, double unit adjectives, they can carry more and most before them. They can also carry ES and ER and EST after them for converting into comparative and superlative. But there are some rules which I have taught you. If the double unit words end with full, less, ing and ed, you will put the more and the most before them. And except and all other double unit adjectives, they will carry ER and EST after them for converting them into comparative and superlative. Always remember this, that only single unit word and more than double unit words, they will carry only one rule. Single unit adjective will be converted into comparative and superlative by adding ER and EST as a suffix, and more than double unit adjectives, they will carry only the more and the most before them for comparative and superlative. But double unit unit adjectives, they can be written by putting ER and EST after them, and they can also be written by they can also be converted into comparative and superlative by putting more and most before them. Now there are some adverbs in front of you. The same rules will be applied for the adverbs if we want to convert the adverbs into comparative and superlative. Now there is the first adverb, that is late, single unit word. The second one is fast, single unit word. Third one is neatly, double unit word. Next one is carefully, 3 units. Next one is beautifully, 4 unit. So look at the first one, late, later and latest. We have put ER and EST after them. Fast, faster and fastest. The double unit, neatly, more neatly and the most neatly. Carefully, more carefully and the most carefully. Beautifully, more beautifully and the most beautifully. So the same rule will be applied for the adverbs as well. Single unit adverb will be converted into comparative and superlative by adding ER and EST. And more than two or more than two unit word, we will put more and the most before them for converting them into comparative and superlative. Hope it will be clear to you. Now I will revise all these things one by one shortly. Okay students, if you are given some words and you are asked to divide the words into different units, you will do in this way. These are all single unit words, so you cannot divide them into different units. These are 3 double unit words, so you will divide in this way. You will put hyphen after all units. Helpful, happy, slowly. Now these are 3 unit words. Beautiful, beautiful, difficult, 3 unit words. Now understand, 3 unit word, understand, and 4 unit word, comprehensive. You will put hyphen after each unit. In this way you can divide a word in different units. If you are given some words and you are asked to syllabize all these words or divide all these words into different unit, you will divide them in this way. Hope it will be clear to you. If there is any question, you can ask me. Thank you so much. Stay blessed and Allah Hafiz. Take care.